The department's role in addressing mis, dis, and malinformation is certainly a worthy topic of discussion for this subcommittee. Unfortunately, many of my colleagues are politicizing a serious issue today, and I'd like to set the record straight. The rapid spread of mis, dis, and malinformation is a threat to our security and to the institutions at the foundation of our democracy. Both the Department of Homeland Security's Office of Inspector General and the Homeland Security Advisory Council have determined disinformation to be a threat to national security and to the successful execution of DHS's mission from disaster response to border security to election security. Mr. Chairman, I ask unanimous consent to insert into the record reports on disinformation from the DHS Office of the Inspector General and the Homeland Security Advisory Council.
Without objection, so ordered.
Thank you. As the former chair of the Subcommittee on Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Protection, I'm acutely aware of the threat mis, dis, and malinformation poses to the election security and other critical infrastructure. In 2020, DHS had to provide guidance to telecommunications firms to prevent attacks on 5G cell towers linked to a COVID conspiracy theory. In the wake of the election, related disinformation campaigns aimed to undermine public confidence in election outcomes. CISA established rumor control to serve as a trusted source of election information. Suffice it to say, the threat posed by disinformation is real, and we have to take it seriously. Dr. Miller-Idris, I thank you for your testimony today and for your leadership in developing mechanisms to combat disinformation. Would it surprise you to learn that the intelligence community had referenced misinformation or disinformation as a threat to national security in every worldwide threat assessment except one since 2016?
No, that does not surprise me.
Mr. Chairman, I ask unanimous consent to insert into the record the worldwide threat assessments from 2016, 2018, and 2023.
Without objection, so ordered.
Thank you, sir. I'm concerned that my colleagues are attempting to make a real discussion about combating disinformation so politically toxic that no one will touch it. And what kind of threat does that pose to our national security? Well, I yield back. Mr. Chu, I share the concerns raised by my colleague, Congresswoman Matsui, related to algorithms. I believe that without mitigation against bias, platforms will continue to replicate, exacerbate discrimination that is illegal under civil rights law, as well as exclude important dialogue about sensitive topics like race from occurring on the platform. For example, I was disturbed by reports that TikTok content moderation algorithm flagged words like Black or Black Lives Matter as inappropriate content. So my first question, Mr. Chu, is do you agree that platforms like TikTok should be subject to regular audits or transparency requirements to identify whether policies have a disparate impact on communities that are protected classes like race, religion, national origin, or gender?